Hello, my name is Hannah Rogers and this is my second round of auditions, and today I'll be re-performing Hamlet. To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles and by opposing end them. To die, to sleep no more, to sleep, to say we end the heartache and thousand natural shocks that flesh is heir to. 'Tis a consummation devoutly to be wished. To die, to sleep, to sleep, perchance to dream. Aye, there's the rub. For in that sleep of death, what dreams may come when we have shuffled off this mortal coil, must give us pause. There's the respect that makes calamity of so long a life. For who would bear those whips and scorns of a time? But that dread of something after death, that undiscovered country by whose bourne no traveller returns, puzzles the will and makes us bear those ills we have, then fly to those we know not of. Thus conscience does make cowards of us all. Thus the native hue is sicklied over with the pale cast of thought. Enterprises of great pith and moment in this regard, their currents turn awry and lose their name. Soft you now, here comes Aurelia. To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles by opposing in them. To die, to sleep no more, to sleep, to say we end the heartache, thousand natural shocks that flesh is into. 'Tis a consummation devoutly to be wished. To die, to sleep, perchance to dream. Aye, there's the rub. For in that sleep of death, what dreams may come when we have shuffled off this mortal coil, must give us pause. There's the respect, calamity that makes so long a life. For who would bear those whips and scorns of time? But that fear of something after death, that undiscovered country, by whose bourne no traveller returns, puzzles the will, and makes us rather bear those ills we have than fly to those we know not of. Thus, conscience does make cowards of us all. Thus the native hue, sicklied over with the pale cast of thought, enterprises of great pith and moment disregard their currents, turn awry, and lose their voice. Hello there, my name is Hannah. So, why Hamlet's soliloquy? Hamlet is a play which has fascinated me since the age of 15. I have currently seen 3 different versions at the moment. So I have seen Kenneth Branagh's version, I have seen Benedict Cumberbatch's version, I have seen David Tennant's version, and most recently I have seen Andrew Scott's version of Hamlet, all of which I think have their own unique voice, and I have loved all of them. Hamlet is a very sad tragedy, and to me that soliloquy speaks volumes. The character's voice comes out. To me, he is speaking obviously about committing suicide, which is obviously never an easy subject, but especially in Shakespeare's time, suicide was thought of as a great sin. Nobody knew what was going to happen after death, hence the bits in the speech, that undiscovered country, by whose bourne no traveller returns. There's bits in it that he's screaming from his soul, and he's saying it, in my opinion, it can be said either straight or upset. There are a great many ways to interpret it, but it still comes down to, I love the fact that you are getting now into his skin. So it's almost that you're taking a pause with him and seeing what this man is going through, this torment, this inner fight, this inner battle that he's having with himself to try and avenge his father's death. But at the same time, he doesn't know whether he has the strength to carry on, because he's seen his mother wedded to his uncle. So there's a lot of moments in that whole speech where I think it has great meaning even today, and that's the reason why I chose it.